don't know what's up with this thing, man. What's up, 3? What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? I don't know what was going on, man. Sorry you guys had to keep on jumping around. But that thing was frustrating, and I was like looking at the time. I was like, shit, I'm gonna be late for the first time. What did I have for dinner? I had, I don't think you ever heard of it. It's called a papri chaat. So it wasn't dinner, it was kind of like a snack. How about yourself? How you guys doing? What'd you guys eat? Did you guys just jump, did Matt just finish? All right, so I got 3. I got the real Eliavo. What's up, real Eliavo? Welcome to the live stream. Let me write you down in second place. Eliavo. So I give you, basically I give you a shout out at the end, man. Frenchie in the house, Ron in the, Ron's already giving me a timeline. Frenchie, we got Ron, and we got Trish in the house. What's up, Trish? Okay, Ron, and then Trish. All right, we got you all. And then we got Amy. Let's get Amy on there. Thank you, Amy. Thanks for confirming. How is everyone doing? Let me make sure I have all chat on. I do. All good. And nice, I made a rotisserie chicken sandwich. Nice. Sounds tasty. Did you make that chicken yourself, or did you buy it from outside? Haley, what's up, Haley? Well, hello there, good sir. Good to see you, Haley. I saw you on Matt's channel. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Kyle in the house. What's up, Funky K? Kyle, you gonna go live after this? And how you feeling, by the way? Haley's good peeps from Matt's live. Yeah, I saw her interacting. She seems really cool. Chugging along. Haley met Matt through Jay. Good times, good times. Jay's good people, man. Cuzzy cuz. Hello, hello, fam. What's good, fam? MST in the house. Pleasure. Cuzzy's coming. I bought the rotisserie chicken from the store. Actually decent. Not bad, man. And then we got Nivasan. I remember yesterday you told me a different way to pronounce it, but I'm gonna go with Nivasan. Welcome to the live again. Good to see you on here. John Pork in the house. Is Kim Jong-un the master of goon? I don't know about that, John Pork, but welcome to the live stream. Marky Mark in the house. I got a full tank of gas, half a pack of smokes, 2 condoms. Matt sent me, who's riding shotgun. Kyle already called dibs on that a long time ago. Kyle, no live tonight. Still, okay, got it. Yeah, guys. So usually right after me, Kyle goes on. Well, we're trying to make that a pattern to like force him to go live without being too pushy. But he is actually recouping from a cold. Nivasan, nice to meet you as well, brother. How you doing? How's your day? Where are you joining us from, Nivasan? And also, I wanted to know where Haley's from. Haley, where are you joining us from? Mark probably can't find his mother under. Guys, let me get a. Thanks for hitting that like button, guys. That was quick. Let me get a question up there. But I had so much technical difficulties today. I don't know why, but it was acting up. I don't know if you guys saw it, like where I had to end the live, like at least like 6 times, 5-6 times. Silent Sniper, what's up, Silent Sniper? What's your opinion on mayonnaise? I love mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise, especially on a ham, American cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayo, onions, on a poppy seed roll, heavy mayo. Mark is getting someone pregnant tonight. Dude, Mark is always ready to get someone pregnant. Hello, Nivas. Oh, that's what it was, Nivas. I'm from India. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, and Aapka Swagat. Nivas. I'm in Tennessee, USA. Okay, that's awesome. I've never been there, though. I've never been to Tennessee. All I know is that one line, the corny-ass line. You're the only Tennessee. How many times do they use that on you, Haley? Work hard. Haley came from Matt. Nivasan. What's up, 75? Welcome to the live stream. Funky has said, yeah, exactly. That would have worked. He would have been good to go. What's up, Matt, man? Yo, Matt, check out the emoji. I put one of you and I. I don't know if it uploaded yet. Frenchie Frostbite. What's going on, Frenchie? Mark, MST, yes, I need to try this just a million times. I don't know if it uploaded yet, though, because I did it right before the live. So I don't know if it... There you go. It did show up, man. Hello, I hope you're doing good. What's up, Kenji Bears? Welcome to the live stream. That's pretty awesome, right? I thought it was going to take a little while to upload. I'm good, Nevas. Haley, Matt is a baller. Shakala, rumored to have 20 blades in his Impala. That's pretty cool. Where's Cuzzy Cuz, by the way? Let me get the question on there, guys. You know what I feel? Let me tell you what happened. So I tried to prep for the... You like that, Trish? What's up, Trish? Let me show you guys. So anyway, I was trying to get everything sorted. Usually I start early. I get all my stuff ready. I got my questions ready and everything. And then I was like, you know what? I want to upload the images. And so I jumped off of Matt. I started doing that. And I don't know how, Matt, I don't know how you do everything on your phone, bro. It really throws me off, man. It's difficult to do without a desktop. I was trying to do it. I was like, if Matt can do it on his phone, I'd be good. Thanks a lot, 3. Thanks a lot, brother. Keith McClucky, what's up? Where are you joining us from? Welcome. Moonwolf sent a star. Thank you, Moonwolf. Appreciate that. Where are you joining us from, Moonwolf? Jay is at Bro's house right now. Oh, that's Sparkles. That's what it was, 3. Yeah, I was having trouble finding where the live was. I got worried you had an emergency. Nah, dude. I was like trying to make it on time, but just uploading those images. And then out of the 3 images that I wanted to upload, all of them got rejected because they were over 1 MB. Thanks a lot, person. Appreciate that. Thanks a lot, Mark. He'll be in. Hi, what's up, cool girl? Welcome. Have you ever fainted before, bro? No, I have never fainted before. Not even when like pissed drunk. I never fainted. Matter of fact, welcome to the live stream. All right, let me get the question on. Thanks a lot, Sarah. Thanks for that gold coin. You send them into ChatGPT and tell it. Yeah, I know. But the thing is that when I was uploading it for the emoji, I couldn't find the thing on the phone, and then so eventually I had to go to the desktop to replace that emoji. But I guess you use it in desktop. You use your phone in desktop mode, but it's so tiny. Sarah with the gold coin. Thank you, Sarah. Me either never find it. I'm Michael Jackson's cousin. What up, pet person? Have you ever heard of surgery? Have I ever had surgery? No, actually, yeah, I did. I had a pneumothorax, like on my lungs, a spontaneous pneumothorax. So I had to have that surgery done. This is like when I was 17, between the ages of 17 and 20. I had to go in a couple of times to get it done. Karen, what's up, Karen? Karen, Emily, we are back. Emily with her new haircut. There's no question on this live chat. Good to have you, Karen. Hey, cool girl. Okay, all right, now guys, I'm gonna get the question up there. Without further ado. But anyway, so then I saw the time running out and I was like freaking out. Mark gave me a good question today. Let me just see if I could pull it up. Bear with me, guys. To Mr. Pack. Okay, this is a good one. This is there. Let's see, is there... And there we go. I had to abbreviate it, but you guys will get the gist. Question is there someone you wish you could reach out to but can't, and why? Someone that's alive, by the way. All right, let me get the mark in there. Funky, can we see? Cool girl, the only surgery that I hey, that's a good question though. I like that question, Haley. I'm gonna put that up next. Don't answer that question, the other question, guys. Answer the one that's on the screen. Have you ever had surgery? And that was Haley. Funky, can we see? The only surgery that I might have done was when I got wisdom teeth cut. Oh wow, what did they do to your lungs? Haley, it was a spontaneous pneumothorax. Basically my lungs were collapsing, and back then I was in college, right? So I was smoking weed and stuff, so I thought it had something to do with that, but they just said it's from your body type. Basically they, because it happened so many times, they measure like the length of your finger and like all your organs and stuff, if you know what I mean. And they were like, yeah, it's common with your body type. But it had nothing to do with smoking or anything like that. It just spontaneously happens. Capture fart in a jar and smell it. I'm obsessed with wanting to see your turd cutter. Tell me it's hairy, shaved, possibly bleach. What's up, KB? Peter in the house. What's up, Peter? Kazupo. Jesus Christ, how are you so slick? Thanks a lot, Kazupo. Welcome to the live stream. Nivas, just awesome, yeah. Hey y'all, how you doing this evening? I'm doing well, Trista. Welcome to the live stream, nice to meet you. Where are you joining us from, Trista? Haley, Trista, hello, honey buns. 3, yeah, I had the wisdom teeth taken out, and I think the surgeon touched my ding dong while I was asleep. Haley, how are you? Cool girl. Philly in the house, what's going on, Philly? Nice to see you back. You made it for 2 lives in one day. Welcome back. Cindy Waters, they're dead? What's dead, Cindy? What are you talking about? Yeah, they're definitely friends they lost touch with. No idea I'd find them. But nice cat. You know, I used to work at Walgreens one time, and I was really good friends with this guy. His name was Will. I think he was Vietnamese and he was adopted. But we became good friends over there. And that is one friend, and I bumped into him once. I went to Atlantic City to go gambling. It was a couple of friends and I bumped into him over there. And we caught up over there. It was my wife was there, a couple of other friends were there, and then I saw him at the roulette tables. This is after years, like maybe about like 7-8 years. So we caught up, and then again, I didn't get his number or anything, and we lost touch again. But that is one friend that I do think about often. I'm doing well, my friend. Where are you from and how is it there? Oh, you're asking Nevas. Yes, I'd like to reach out to JD Vance's wife to ask if she's okay. Hello, H Secure. What's up, Air? Good to see you as well. How you doing, Air? I haven't seen you on Jay's in a while. I went to Jay's the other day. I haven't been there for a while as well, but I stopped in just to say hi, and I thought I'd see you there because usually we bump into each other. But always good to see you, Air. Hope everything is going well. Hope you're going live. By the way, guys, Air does go live. She's a little camera shy, but I try to tell her to just fight her fears. But she's getting there. I think she's gonna get there eventually. Haley, I'm awesome. I'm from India. Shout out to India. Erica is clearly okay. Not clearly. Why? What happened? Can you guys fill me in on what happened with the JD Vance thing, the wife? I'm taking a census. Hang on. I'm taking a census. Where are you from? State, not city. I'm in New York. Zorantier. Carvana in the house. What's up, Carvana? Good to see you. Are you done with work? Are you home now? Blizzard, what kind of bike is that? That's the Mark Razor RSF 650. Let me give you a little preview. Whoa, got my big forehead in there. That's battery operated. Let me catch up to the chat real quick. Wow, hello India, big love to y'all. Welcome everyone, enjoy and like the live please. That's right guys, if you haven't hit that like button, please do so. Trista is in Michigan, shout out to Michigan. My nephew went to school out there in Michigan. All I know is the winters are bad out there. But welcome, Trista. Sigma Feud is at your delivery bike. That's how I get to Google headquarters, Sigma. Like the live, yo. I'm listening, guys. Cleaning the kitchen. All good, MST. You get your stuff done. How's your son feeling, MST? Yeah, the someone I'd like to reach out to is you. Neva's, where's Blue? Yeah, I don't know where Blue is. I was looking for her as well. I'm a chick, 37 years old. All right. So we're like about 9 years apart, Haley. Carvana, hi. Hey, Hard Dick. What's going on, Kundan Kumar? Shout out to you. Welcome to the live. Nice of you to join. Survival Empire in here for the third time. Good to see you here, Survival. How's your day going? Kundan, how's your day going? I like seeing repeat people in here. You know, I feel like we're forming that bond. I'm a dude, 39 years old. Carvana, you from? Carvana's close to me. What famous person would you like to have dinner and serious conversation with, dead or alive? Famous person, they have to be famous? I'd have to think about that, but it would definitely be like an inventor of some sort. Those people interest me. That's another good question though. Haley, I mean, what's going on with you? I mean, like, where you been? You got some good questions. All right, let me capture that. All right, I got that. I wish you could speak to my grandparents again. Rest in peace to your grandparents, Survival. But what I meant was someone that's alive that you wish you could speak to. Hey, Mark, Tennessee. Okay, Survival's in Tennessee as well. Hey, Haley's in Tennessee as well. That's pretty awesome. Both of you are in Tennessee. Mark, what's your dinner tonight in Canada? Catherine Lutinsky. Moo. I'm still at work. I did a double today. Damn, Carvana. What time are you done? What time are you finished with work? Basically, JD's wife is Indian Hindu, and JD is all of a sudden self-processed, hardcore Catholic. His supporters are questioning his decision to marry Hindu, and he's agreeing with them and disparaging. Yeah, I don't even know much about JD Vance, man. You guys know, I stay away from politics because I just feel like it's just depressing or it's kind of pointless. Like brain rot to me. Erica is not important. She tries to be though. That's all you need to know. Okay. Nivas, I had a couple of Jamaican patties. Dan Goddess must be drained. I smashed that hard dick. Thank you. He's much better. That's good to hear, MSC. Fever went down. Trista, I missed work tonight because of a new medicine is traumatic. Trista, what's the medicine, if you don't mind sharing it, if it's not too personal? We addicted. Show us the garage library. I'll show you guys the garage. Hang on one second, guys. I know I'm falling like way behind, but I'll give you a quick tour of the garage. That's the bike. And then that's like where we put like the tennis gear and our shoes. The Family Feud. I still got to finish it, guys. There's still a little bit of work left, but that's the pocket door that goes right next to the bathroom. This is the whole garage. That's the flooring. And then that is the ceilings. I got the speakers in the ceilings, which is pretty cool. I can't wait until this is finished. It's gonna look beautiful when it's done. And then I put a sink over here so when I do oil changes and stuff. And that's where I'm sitting right now, guys. Right over there. My dad's picture in the back. It's kind of blocked, but that's because I don't want to dox myself. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's a preview of the garage. All right. Now back to business. Carvana Empire I am. Let's see, Anuj, what's up? What would you do if when you okay, so he said yes would go? What in the world are you saying? Anuj, aap kya bol rahe hai? Hindi mein batao. What would you do if when you okay, so he said yes, would you go? Propucius, hello. Hope you are having a nice weekend. Hope you're having a nice weekend as well, Propucius. Where are you joining us from? Why do I feel like the Propucius, it just seems familiar, that name. Haley, funky, you have titties though. I love a good queen. That's comment to hard. Goddess, lol. I better say hi to Blue. She might be lurking to the Emir. My sister, because she dreams me like a vampire. That's gross, bro. I just found you. Shout out to Gan for promoting you to me. Was it Trish? Or was it Trish and Matt? Karen, I'm trying to reach my best friend George on his cell phone for 4 years. It's going straight to George's voicemail message. I worry about my best friend George. That's sad. Well, hopefully nothing major happened to him. And maybe he just changed his number. That's possible, right? Propucius, that's a lot of pressure for a question because you feel the stress to be prepared for dinner and have all the right questions prepared. Yes, I like to come to everything prepared. So you guys know the feeling. Mark, she's definitely lurking. I'm off at 11 p.m. Central. All right, so not too. You only have a little time left. Not that bad. Vayu Kapoor, what's going on, brother? May I come in? Of course, man. You're part of the family, man. Tell Naharika I said hi. How you feeling, Vayu? 100% now? Hopefully you don't have a drink with some ice in there. Kundan Kumar JD is going for politics because supporter of Trump election. Okay. Blue, hey H, sorry I'm late. Taking my yearly bath. What's going on, Blue? Shout out to Blue. Good to have you here. Hey Vayu, it feels incomplete when you guys are all not here. I haven't seen Connie, I haven't seen E.T. I wish I could speak to childhood friend. Our friendship died because I said something I should. What did you say, Trista? What was it? We're just curious to know. Mark, wow, I wasn't even there and I got a low look at you on your game. Survival, shout out to you also. Propucius, I had Jamaican beef patties from New York many years ago, so yummy. Yeah, they do make it well out here. In New York, especially when you go to the authentic Jamaican restaurants. It's not personal, it's the stuff they give you before colonoscopy. Okay, got it. So you're getting a colonoscopy done. What is that, like not Colace, but I know it comes like in a bottle, which I'm due to get done, Trista. Are you getting it done for a reason? Like, are you having issues or anything? I'm sorry, I'm just an inquisitive creature, so you don't have to answer if anything is personal, all right? Carvana, I'd like to ride that. You know, everything you say, I feel like there's a pun intended. Carvana, hey chat, it's been so long since I've seen you guys. Long time no see, Blue. Long time. Carvana, H or the bike. See, Blue knows what I'm talking about. If you could estimate how much renovation work you have done on the house since you bought it. I renovated maybe about, I'd say, 70% of it, if I had to estimate. The garage flooring is awesome. You're a very successful man. That is nice to see. Thanks a lot, Propucius. Yeah, this was a lot of work. I did this all myself. I mean, if I showed you the garage before, I could show you pictures of it. But this was a crap hole, like this garage. I was just cleaning it up one day. I had like a whole bunch of racks on that wall. And it just had like, you know, all the typical stuff like for oil changes or cleaning products or whatever. All my tools and stuff, and then I was like, you know what, I just want to neaten it up. And then I built those sheds in the backyard. Propucius, if you see the day live streams, you'll see 2 sheds that I built. So I moved all the tools from here to there, and then I started working on this garage. But I can't wait until it's done. This is like an unfinished project. I have quite a few of those. Where do you dispose of your old engine oil? I give it back to Pep Boys. Or to AutoZone. Trista, Sweet Garage, thanks a lot, Trista. Hello. Saeed, what's going on? What do you think about me being Iranian and being on your live broadcast? I welcome you, man. Shout out to Iran. Nothing wrong with that, man. Why would I have a problem with that? It's all good, Saeed. You're welcome here, brother. Yes, there's someone I wish I could reach out to, but he takes a year to reply. Who is that? Sad, hello, Preppy Sanchez, I got more from a Jamaican woman. Little Nikki in the house, welcome Little Nikki. Oh yes, I was in your chat once before and you have a good memory for someone who has only been here once before. Yeah, Propucius, I do pride myself on my memory, man. I knew I recalled your name. It's a unique name, Propucius. But yeah, I do see a lot of people. The only thing I forget sometimes is where people are from sometimes. But I remember you're from Tennessee and Haley's from Tennessee. What's your favorite hobby in your downtime? I love, I'd say I love tennis. Tennis is my favorite hobby. That and poker. Vayu, Haya, Pucius, your mark, I would like to find out. Maybe, wait, hang on. Okay, let's see. Survival. Hello, everyone. Cuz in the house. What's going on, Jay? Dude, I'm pretty excited, man. You're going to be doing a collab with Matt, man. You're going to love it. I really hope the audio works this time. Let me know if you need me to like jump on a live on a test one in case you want to make sure everything, you know, all systems are go. I told her I witnessed her husband getting into something he shouldn't have been doing. Hey, Trista, you were being a good friend, so nothing wrong with that, you know? Unless it was false news, then I would understand. But I mean, if it was something that she should be concerned about, you're being a loyal friend and nothing wrong with that, you know? So don't feel bad about that if it just wasn't meant to be. Are you bummed out about it though? Are you bummed out about like losing that friend? In retrospect, do you wish you hadn't told her, like you hadn't have told her? Jay finally stumbled in. Yeah, you know, Jay's high as a kite right now. MST, you made it. Union Ash, what's up, Union Ash? I wish I could reach out to my father again. He passed away a year ago, a couple of months ago. Union Ash, I'm very sorry for your loss, man. I know how difficult that is, man. You know, we spoke about it. I remember you were on there when we were discussing it. I lost my dad 2 years ago as well, so I know that feeling, man. In a year, I remember I was still a freaking hot mess, man. Oh wait, you said he passed away a couple of months ago. Sorry, dude. That's difficult, man. I wish I could say it gets better, but it doesn't, man. You know, it's a loss that you never forget. They can never be replaced. But like I said, I feel like my dad is always watching over me, and I'm sure yours is watching over you as well. So hang in there, brother. Okay, I'm gonna take a break and be here. Just listen. All good. Kia ora. Kia ora wanu. Dude, that's pretty awesome, Jay. Where do you learn that? You have a lot of Punjabi friends or what? I must see making me some yummy chicken sandwich. Kundan, keeping aside politics as a general American, you are happy with politics and rule of Trump with U.S. foreign politics as Trump. Dude, I have no comment on anything politics related. I just stay away from it, Kundan. It's just not my cup of tea. Tyson, hey guys, in blue. My dream is bike is Suzuki Hayabusa. I've heard of that one. Carvana is entertaining. Carvana is always entertaining. She is always entertaining. I enjoy it when she's on here. We all enjoy it because she's always got these dirty things to say. Trista, no issues. I'm old, and they gave me pills to take before the stuff in a bottle. Got it. So you gotta take the pills first and then that. Well, good luck with your colonoscopy. Hope everything goes well with it. From what I remember, I had it done when I was younger because I used to get a lot of stomach aches and stuff. This is like in my teens. But from what I remember, it was a breeze. Now I'm like afraid to get it done. I don't know why. Chat is wild. Yeah, I gotta catch up, guys. I'm like way behind. How are you doing, HS? I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good, man. Day was great. Spent a lot of time with the family. I had a day live as well. But I had a good time. Went to my in-laws' house as well, so it was good. Mark, Haley, keep cut Q back and bring your friends. I'm so bad with things like renovating, but I find it very interesting. Like bad in what sense? Like I enjoy renovating, like I enjoy doing it myself, but I hate the finishing part of everything. Like the final details, the easy stuff that's just like, all right, now it's like it's not stimulating enough for me to finish, you know? The younger me, oh, you want to meet the younger you, Tyson? Is that what it is? Hey, Blue, you gonna grab the VIX yet? Empire, I'm doing, oh, for Hardik, we missed each other. Mark, yes, sir. Haley, spread the word. MST, leave the house. We are not our governments. We are people who love everyone on planet as we all have same wins and struggles in life. Exactly. 100% with that, Propucius. What's the question? Connie, what's going on, Connie? I was wondering where you were. Thanks for showing up. It feels incomplete without you here, Connie. Is there someone you wish you could reach out to but can't, and why? And it has to be someone living, by the way, Connie. I have to remind you that they have to be living. Nevis, Haley, hey Blue Funky, I promise to tell you feel better. Hey Connie, tennis is fun. Poker, you think you'll rob me in poker? You know, Haley, what we should do, I wish there was a way to get like poker on here where we could just play for fun. Or just like with play money or something, that would be pretty cool. Janelle in the house. What's going on, Janelle? Welcome to the live stream. Nice of you to join. I remember your message, Janelle. I don't know how you found me. I remember you commented on my short in my live stream. So thanks for being here, Janelle. Where are you joining us from? Jay, on Thursday I'll be at Matt's crib. Oh, that's awesome, man. When you say Matt's crib, not physically, right? You're saying like you're going to be doing the collab on Thursday. Hey Jay, use us as a guinea pig. Exactly, man. We'll be there, bro. Hello, Mark. Jay, bro, what time? Rest in peace to your father. Thanks a lot, Haley. Appreciate that. Matt, will you post the dates to us? Mark, you are cute. Mark's got a fan over here. Mark's like in his red thong right now. He's like snapping it as Nivas types all this stuff. Absolutely bummer. She was with me when I started kindergarten and had my oldest child. If I would have known she would never speak to me again, I would not have said anything. Not worth it. That sucks, Trista. Who knows? Maybe you guys will mend things in due time. I really hope you guys do. That's really sad that you guys have known each other for so long. Have you tried to reach out and just apologize and just be like, I kind of wish I wish I would have never said anything. I didn't realize it was gonna, break us apart. But I've known you since kindergarten, and I'd really like to. Scissor? No, I'm kidding. I mean, I'd really like to fix things. Thank you for those words, sir. It helps to talk about it instead of keeping the feelings. I 100% agree, Union Ashman. It does. I think that I came on here on live stream 2 years after my dad passed away, and I was a hot mess. And whenever I would come on live stream, the first thing they would say to me is, when I would get any interaction, they would be like, "Why do you look so depressed?" And I'd be like, I didn't want to share that I felt depressed at that time. So I'd be like, I don't get it. Maybe I just have that kind of face, but I'm not. But I was lying about it, because I didn't want to share it with people that I didn't know. And then I started feeling a little more comfortable. And I remember the first time I shared a story on here, just reminiscing about my dad. And I felt so good after that live, and now I don't hold back. You guys hear me talking about my dad often. But I guess in that sense, it is helpful. It's definitely helpful to talk about him. So you feel more than free. We would love to hear stories about your dad, man. Toppers 212, what's up? Politics way too messy. Exactly. It just creates a division, Haley. HS, you saw the collection of cop cars? No, I didn't. MST. I was looking at. I remember you were telling me to go look at Discord while I was on the live, and then after the live, I went onto Discord to go check it out, and I scrolled up to check. I didn't see it. Haley, it's all muddled and full of hypocrites, and that's all I'll say about that. At least they knock you out. I'm not looking forward to it, though. It's going to be a breeze, Trista. You're going to be fine. Thanks, Nevas. Recently I didn't my blood test and my body checkup, and from result of test thyroid profile, I got to know that I have hypothyroidism and maybe I have to take medicine for long. Kundan, my daughter has to take that. My middle daughter, she's 5 years old, but it's not a big deal, man. It's just one pill, Synthroid. And did you get a sonogram to see whether that thyroid gland is just not formed or if it's non-existent? With my daughter, it was non-existent. But it's not a huge deal, Kundan. It's not a huge impact. I know it's scary to hear, but you'll be totally fine and you totally live a normal life. The only one I want to reach out to isn't living. No, not fair. I have a mom and sis here. That's all that I need. But you don't have like a friend or anything, Connie, that you met once that you remember and you kind of wish you could reconnect with. We can play poker on. Haley, we can do that? Well, you definitely got to join the Discord then, Haley. Go to my profile on here and click on the Discord link. That reminds me, Haley. Thank you for reminding me that. Everyone here that's in blue, whether you're a moderator or you're not a moderator, go to my YouTube profile and click on the Discord link and join us there, because we do communicate on there. It's pretty fun. It takes you into that room. But all the moderators, it's essential for you to do it because we need to have a mod meeting. So please make sure that you do join that Discord link. And all you got to do, like I said, you don't have to download anything yet. Just click on the link and then it's going to walk you through everything. Dude, we should definitely do a poker night on Discord. I didn't know that they had that. That is awesome. In fact, I would be down to do that after, Kyle, but since you're not going live, and we got to wait for share anyway. But you guys got to, I got to figure it out. I'm new to Discord and it's pretty complicated, but I'm slowly getting the hang of it. Like, I think I put my first GIF out yesterday, which was pretty cool. Haley, what's your Discord? I know Connie's pretty good at it. Haley, what's your Discord? I'll send you mine, but you don't know it. Yeah, we could all connect on my channel. You already knew where my mind was going to go with that. Exactly, I knew. I could read you, Connie. I know what you were going to say. That's why I had to clarify it. Red thong, yeah, in case you don't know, our head mod over here, Mark, he likes to moderate while he's sitting on his mattress with his red thong on. But he's well accepted over here. He's a good friend of ours. Jay sent me a friend request. Next question. You got it, MST. I'll put up the next one. 30 years, said he's not responding. Quit trying something. That's sad, Trista. It is what it is. What are you going to do, right? It's unfortunate. But you did the right thing. That's all that matters. Okay, let's see. What's the next one that I have? I wanted to put Haley's question on here. Replace. Okay, here's the next question, MST. By the way, guys, if you haven't hit that like button, please do so. It really helps the channel. I know I forget at times, so I do remind you guys just in case. It's been 30 years. Now let me get a little comfortable. Yeah. It's been 30 years here, and respond to me. Mark is a dude, isn't he? Haley, yes, he is a dude. Toppers, what's up, Toppers? Okay, Jay, if I don't see you, I'll find you. Janelle, yes, I'm new here. Maria told me what a lovely streams you have, so I decided to check your channel. Well, thanks so much for joining, Janelle. Pleasure to have you here, and look forward to getting to know you. Mark, haven't spoken to my closest friend since September 2nd. He practically lives around the corner and hasn't responded to 2 texts. No, how are you? Nothing. I think he's too embarrassed now. Well, what's the reason? If you had to, I'm sure you thought about it. What do you think the reason is? Because that's a long time to not speak to you. I mean, did you guys discuss politics or something? Was there a falling out of any type? Why would he be embarrassed? Did he catch you in the red thong? You bent down to pick something up and he saw it wedged in your Daisy Dukes. No comment on that question. If you can visit anywhere on Earth, all expenses. Haley, you got a library of this stuff. I mean, this is awesome. Like, but I know my answer. But you know what? I wish you would tell me this offline, because then people start answering it when you put it out there over here. I put it again. Mark, time to go see him. Yeah, I would just show up. If my friend lived that close and I was in Mark's position, I would just pop up there, you know, maybe bring a beer with you or something, or a bottle of scotch. Just be like, yo, let's hang out. You know, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. I put it again, but I'm sure it was already there. Coffee Con, no, I'm off to USA, Canada if someone paid. Really? You would go to the USA of all places? Jay? Why the US? I feel like you had like so many foreign countries, like Spain, or I'd say Spain is absolutely beautiful. But there's so many countries that have like beautiful, clean, crystal blue waters. I don't know if you're a water person though. Haley, can you teach me how to play poker? It's Blue. Blue, if you don't know, we'll teach you. You would have such a good time. We got to do that on Discord. That's so awesome that we could do that. I speak occasionally with my childhood friends. It's small list. Yeah, I have a small list as well that I keep in touch with still from like elementary school. Blue, almost the same concept. I'll join your Discord. I got into some toxic servers, so I backed away. Well, let's go. Yeah, Haley, you'll like the server. We have a lot of good people. Everyone that's in here is pretty much on there. So and they're all good people. These guys are family. Is it me or is a picture on your face? Is it me or is it a picture on your face? The picture on my face? I don't know what you're talking about. Mark, maybe a red thong should be a moderator uniform. Typity type. Yes, Nivas. The chat is slow today. I think everyone's asleep. H. Yeah, I put them all to bed with my voice, right? Tristan, I'm kind of excited about this. I'm excited to get off of here and do some poker. Mark, do you play poker? I'm going to put that question up next, guys. So 60% of you have had surgery. 40% of you have not had surgery. How come only 10 votes? That's kind of shocking. Hit the like and sub, guys. Security be loving on his community. That's right, guys. If you haven't hit that sub button, no pressure, but you're welcome to. We have a great community over here. We love putting questions up there. I have been a little slow with it. I'm going to start speeding it up. Mark is still, he doesn't like to, wait, Mark is still figuring things out. He doesn't like to be confined to dude. Let's see, Kundan. Yes, I had 2 surgeries. The first one was ACL. Oh man, that sucks, bro. Second, I broke my elbow, so I had elbow surgery. I feel like the knee surgery is more critical. But are you 100% now, Kundan? And how did you injure yourself, by the way? It seems like you're in some sort of sport. Christopher, my name is Christopher. Welcome, Christopher. Nice to meet you. Where are you joining us from? I'll send you some suggestions and ask some random questions on a DM for future streams. I love fun, quirky facts and such. Haley, you're going to love it over here. Back wall mood. I'll give a couple of Blumpkins for gas money. Hey, Christopher, Magic. Let's do it, H. I'm in for poker. That would be fun. Lagos, Maldives. Shout out to Lagos, Maldives. Nivas, that's another beautiful place, Lagos and Maldives. I think Maldives, is Maldives in Lagos? But I remember seeing pictures of the Maldives. But I have family in Lagos. Mauritius, Bali, that's beautiful. Those are beautiful places to go. Maldives, definitely. Strip poker. I know Mark's down. Mark already got started, like he lost the game. He's practicing right now. Janelle, well, about a dozen years ago, I had a craniotomy surgery after I was in a very bad car accident. Damn, Janelle. See, now that's scary stuff. Anything next to the brain is just terrifying. And are you all good now? Like, has the skull healed and everything? Like, any issues with the surgery, or everything went well? I know what I am. Blackwall mood. So was a Tio kid. I know Tio. So was Tio a kid? Oh, you're asking Hall Portman. He said that he's not. He said that he asked to be demodded though. So I did demod him, gave him, that was his wish. But I mean, Tio was a good guy, man. I'm not sure if he's going to join in again though, but I told him, you're welcome over here. I'm not traveling outside the country. Why not, Carvana? Why are you against traveling outside? There's so many beautiful places in the world. Can mine be a blue thong though? Of course, blue. Red thongs. I had heart surgery when I was in 10th grade or so, and it was successful. Damn, 10th grade. Wow, what was wrong with your heart anyway, Catherine? Haley, Carvana, that's fair. I had trips outside the US, but always backed out of Canada. Can someone timestamp me, guys? Carvana, that's fair. I have trips outside the US, but always backed out or canceled them. But I love seeing other cultures. Haley, do you cancel them because you get anxiety or something to travel? What's your deal? It can be any color, just don't wear it backwards. Blue, what's going on here? We're talking about thongs, Jay. We're talking about Mark's thong. I don't know where Mark is, by the way. I just had my rotator cuff done in February. Um, Trista, that's actually what someone over here is going through. But I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to mention it in case they didn't want to. But and are you 100% now, Trista? Are you still going through physical therapy? Haley Wright, Blumpkins for gas money. Haley Buck is a buck. Mark, you can get all Neva's money at this point. He's your prince. Remember, I am Rock, the kid who tricked you. Yeah, I remember that dude. I commented on that, by the way. I saw your comment and I got an alert. He went to go get his ID and he just bounced. Soren Pinsey, hello from Transylvania. Shout out to Transylvania. What up, Soren? Nivas, why thank you. We don't all agree, and that's totally exactly. We don't all have to agree on the same things, guys. 9:43. Thank you for that. 3. Let me see where we're at. Time is all right. I'm almost there. 7:43 my time. Okay, well, you might see me around. My name's Johan, but my middle name is. My name is Johan. I'm trying to see if you're trying to catch me with something. My middle name is Ha, and last name is Portman. So Johan Ha Portman. Welcome, Ha. I thought you know, usually people come on here and they try to get me to say something funny, like what's the latest one that we got? The usual one, Dixon Mayaz. And then they go shout out, it's my birthday or whatever. So I thought you were trying to pull one of those, but this seems legit. Nice to meet you, Hal Portman. Welcome. I'm dreaming of Mark. He's not the only one in love with Avatar. Haley, he's not my only Avatar. Janelle, he's indeed Hal Portman. Mark, MST, 3 C-sections tied, 2 removed. Couldn't know I'm not into sports. Oh shit, Janelle, hey, thanks so much. Thanks so much, Janelle, appreciate that. Thank you for being so kind and welcoming, of course. Let me hit that like button, that heart button. That was very sweet of you, Janelle, thank you. No, I'm not into sports. I was racing with my friend on a bicycle and fell down, and that's how I got ACL. I feel recovered, but I don't feel 100% normal because I don't feel... Well, Kundan, you got to keep on doing that physical therapy, right? To get 100%. MST3 were all 3 naturally conceived. I sped by. I had 3 C-sections tied to it and removed a very large cyst. I remember you telling us about that one yesterday. Hal Portman. And you know what? I don't know if you ever answered my question, MST. I was asking you about getting the tubes tied. Well, whether you thought it was worth it or not, and I can't recall whether you answered or not. Not getting your tube tied. Not because, to prevent pregnancy again, future pregnancies, but did you have any complications? Like, do you still get your period? Because my wife, she wanted to get it done because she was like, then I won't get periods again. But then a lot of people were like, no, you do get your period. You still do get your period, even if it's tied. MST, hope you're doing well now, ma'am. Us women go through a lot with our bodies. Absolutely. I got to say, women have it tough. You guys definitely have it tough. But I remember I had to be the one to tell my daughter to teach her about periods and stuff, which was the look on her face. I was telling her when she was younger, I was like, listen, eventually at some day or another, you're going to be sitting on that toilet and you're going to be bleeding. It's going to be an open wound and you're going to be bleeding. And you had to see the look on her face. She was like, what? Why? But my wife felt uncomfortable telling her about it. So I was just like, all right, I'll tell her. 5 years ago, I had ankle and knee surgery. And Karen, are you 100% now? Oh, that's exactly what Tio Uncover would say. Yes. Tino rode a bike face first into a tree branch when he was a kid. His whole lip was hanging down by the jaw. Hold up, what? Tino rode a bike. Oh my God, hanging down by the jaw, coma for 3 weeks and multiple. That is a traumatizing image if you saw that in person. Kundan, I feel normal. I'm walking and jogging. I don't feel complete strength in that knee, but I can live normally. Maybe I didn't get therapy right. I had surgery 10 years ago. Yeah, so it's definitely healed up at this point. But I know they can do like certain stretches in PT, like where even though it's been 10 years, they know specific stretches to stretch the ligaments, stretch the muscles, to eventually get that. I mean, I don't know if that's worth it for you or not, but I mean, um, the reason why I suggest doing it now, because if you wait a longer period of time, when you get older, like when you get to my age, I still feel like I'm still young. Like, I mean, I'm still able to do the things that I was able to do when I was younger. In case you guys are interested in knowing how it feels to be 46, because I thought when I was younger, when I was like, I would hear someone is 46 years old, I'd be like, damn, that's really old. But I don't feel like that. Blue, because I was watching this for a while, I didn't have an account. 3 natural conception. Yes, all 3 were natural conception. Oh shit, I didn't know that. I thought that you had a C-section. I guess so. You had the C-section just to remove the cyst. None of them was related to the birth. I didn't know that. Hardik, did you get the vasectomy? Hell no, man. I'm not doing that. No vasectomy. I mean, my pull-out game is good, bro. Yes, I am Neva's. Just playing hard to get. And 3, I know this is like personal information that I'm sharing with you guys. I'm sorry if it's too personal. But like all that time, like since, actually, just let me not say. Having your tubes tied does not stop a period. I know, Haley, that's what I figured. But there was a nurse that was telling my wife that was like, after I got it done, it was a blessing. You know, I highly recommend doing it because I stopped getting my period. It happens to quite a few women where they completely stop it. And then when I did my research on it, I was like, no, it didn't stop. It doesn't stop. You know, that's a misconception. Yep, I still get my, okay, there, I figured that's a big misconception. I didn't want more kids. I had a few miscarriages before my last baby and my heart couldn't take it. Got it. That's heartbreaking when you have a miscarriage. My sister-in-law had that. I learned about periods from my 5th grade classmate. That's a good way to learn, Connie. What'll happen in class? That's odd. The wife was uncomfortable. Yeah, I agree. Usually men feeling awkward. No, I don't feel awkward talking about biology or like things that you go through in life. I mean, I like to be the one to educate people, you know, like I feel like I remember a lot of things. Like when you guys teach me something on here, I actually store it and I remember who taught it to me. So I do appreciate that. And I think a lot of other people, when you teach them something, they're like, I think she's going to grow up and she's going to eventually remember and be like, my dad taught me that, you know, and now she's going to have to pass that knowledge to my other 2 daughters. And they're going to remember that their older sister taught them that. Bleed in front of everyone. Yeah, that's a nightmare to just think about. Like imagine you're in class or something and all of a sudden, you know, you just start dripping blood and stuff. I got 3 boys. I now know I want no more kids. My gorgeous princess, I learned about periods at school from friends. Yeah, that's what I feel like is the easy way, the easy route. Wait, how old is the age limit for the stream? Because I like if I'm 18, am I allowed here? Yeah, Ho, you're welcome over here, brother. All good. And Ho, I have a feeling that you might be Tio, and if you are, you're welcome here. You know, like you don't have to hesitate at all. I was worried I had my period. The doc said it was hemorrhoids. I had to read who wrote that, and it's Kyle. I have 4 kids. 2 of them are adults, and the other 2 are under 6. Wow, what an age gap, Janelle. That's pretty awesome. And now, were the other 2, were they accidents or were they, was that planned? A lot of people ask me that same question. We planned all 3 of our kids. But guys deal with a voice drop and weird voice change. Puberty isn't kind to anyone though. Yeah, but the voice change is not a big deal. You know, like you just sound weird for a brief period of time. I think the acne that you go through, that whether you're male or female, that sucks. Totally different places. Kai, Haley, I was totally unprepared for that. I was really young. So my parents thought they had more time. I made sure my daughter knew though. First screen time was so awkward. Wait, yeah, you really start aging hard around 63. Yeah, that's like that's a long ways away. So I think as long as you keep in shape, you know, like you keep on working out, you keep active and stuff, you're fine, you know. But I remember recently, for like around Christmas time, I was going on top of my roof. By the way, guys, if you haven't hit that like button, please do so. Really appreciate it. I forget myself sometimes, so just reminding you guys. But I wanted to put up Christmas lights, and you know how people put it on the peak of their roof. I always wanted to do that, so I was like, I'm going to do it this Christmas because the kids appreciate the lighting and stuff. So I was like, damn, man, I'm 46 years old. Like I'm kind of scared to get up on that roof because it's pretty high up. It's really high up there. And so I went out the window. First, I tried to get up through the ladder, and then I went out my daughter's window, and then went outside and got to the roof. But while I was up there, I was like, shit, man, this was a dumb move as I'm doing it. But I was kind of hesitant because of my age. If it was younger me, I mean, I had no fear of heights. I could climb buildings, fire escapes all the way to the top and come down. I could jump from like one building to another building when they were far apart. But I was kind of terrified. I was like, only because I have 3 kids. So when you have kids, you're kind of worried about not being around, all because I was trying to put up Christmas lights myself on the peak of the roof. But anyway, to conclude that story, the Christmas lights came out absolutely beautiful. And the kids loved it. Like like whenever we got home but I left those lights up. They're off right now, but I left it up because I'm like, I'm not going back up there and taking it down. Testosterone all over the place. Yeah, I just remember Hardik was out of control, man. Definitely out of control. My pull-out game is good, bro. Security 2026. In the culture I grew up and stuff like that was taboo. Was it my dad who bought me my first pads? That's pretty cool. Yeah, it was taboo to discuss for some reason. I don't know why. When it's a part of life. Alan thinks the pull-out game is great. Shake my head. Then the baby comes. No, I was good. I'm telling you, I wasn't using rubbers at all, like during the entire time, and so my pull-out game was good. And then when we planned it, I hate to brag, but it was the first shot for each one of them. And then I told my wife with the first one, she's like, "No, that was just luck." Then the second one, I was like, "Watch, it's going to be the first time." Remember the date? We marked down the date, and then eventually she checks it, and it matched up exactly. And the third one, same thing. So I got that super sperm, the Michael Phelps sperm. All 3 C-sections. And guys, you can't blame me. That's the one thing that I got to say I can brag about. All right. So you got to give me that. All 3 C-sections, my body doesn't dilate and I don't break water either. And if they don't, it won't just break on its own. My body didn't dilate and the water didn't break either. And you know what I realized though, MST, which was very interesting, out of all 3 kids, the one where the water broke was the last one. And she has the most well-hydrated skin and she heals the fastest. So I wonder if that's related. For any of you that are younger that, may plan babies in the future or whatever, but one thing I noticed was that her healing time is crazy. She'll get a cut or a mosquito bite and it's like, gone like a day later. Haley, MST, heard that my hips don't spread. I don't have them birthing hips. Yeah, but Haley, when the time comes, I mean, you're able to, your body just starts, it's crazy how the hormones work. You start waddling, and your body is naturally just expanding. It's amazing how the female body is designed. We had 6 miscarriages, damn 6 before I hit pregnant with my 3-year-old. I honestly think it was caused to my type of work. That could have been. Wait, what kind of work were you doing back then? But that's pretty crazy, 6 of them. My son just got stuck and his heart rate kept dropping. Emergency C-section. That is crazy. So now is he got stuck? Haley, I haven't told you this story, but I was talking about it yesterday. I'm going to repeat it real quick because I hate to repeat it when everyone already heard the story. But let me tell you a story about when my wife gave birth with both, with the last 2 of my, the youngest 2. With both of them, the cord was wrapped around their neck. And so actually, no, wait a second. It was my first and maybe all three. I don't know. I'm losing track. But heart rate kept dropping. So then you did an emergency. But yeah, the cord was wrapped around, and they didn't even figure out that the cord was wrapped around. They were trying to. So this is with my second daughter, where they were trying to deliver her, and she came out. They eventually said that they have to do an emergency C-section. They did the C-section, and they found out that the cord was wrapped around. But because of the pushing, like because of the natural birth attempt, she had a cone head, and her head was like that. And it was quite scary. But it's crazy that they didn't know that they had to, like, they didn't do a sonogram beforehand, just to and know in advance that a C-section was required. I was thinking I was gonna die. So yeah, I would think that too. I mean, if you're not told, if nobody tells you what's happening and you're just bleeding from there, I would be freaking out too. So with the last baby, when we found out, I just stayed home. Well, that was smart. I mean, well, I'm curious to know what kind of work you were doing. Yes, Nivas, I am in a red thong. You're getting Nivas all excited now. He feels young because we're all old as fuck. We're not that old though. I feel like you're only old when you if you let yourself get old, mentally and physically. Did you get your red wings, Mark? So you Kyle, matching thongs. Let me get to the bottom of this, guys. Blue, we got matching pair from Timu. Okay, that'll last about 4.5. I love spreading hate. What's up, Ayendra? What's up with that? Spreading hate for what? Mark, is yours really itchy? Like the live, guys. If you haven't, please hit that like button. Appreciate it. We'll do Haley, Janelle. Well, it was nice talking to you. I have to get going. Bye, Janelle. Thank you so much for joining in. Sorry it took me so long to get to your comment. I know I'm a little slow with that. I will speed it up as we go along. But have a great evening or a good night wherever you are. And thanks again for that donation. That was very sweet of you. Have a good night. Hopefully we'll get to know you on the next one or as time goes on. Ayendra, this room ain't for you. Exactly. I scratched it 4 inches deep from scratching. Mad itchy. I have to get out of here. Have a great evening, y'all. I'll see you later, Trista. Thanks so much for joining in. I had a great time, good vibes, and I enjoyed the conversation. That's awesome, Krista. Thanks for joining in. I'll catch you on the next one, hopefully. Hardik, were you doing parkour when? Yes, I was 3. Dude, it's crazy. I feel like, you try to figure people out. You try to dive into their mind, But I guess it was kind of obvious when I told you I was jumping from buildings and stuff. Bao Janelle, do you celebrate Indian festivals like Diwali? Yeah, Diwali, not Holi. Holi I don't like because of all the colors and stuff. Like, it can get in your eye or on your clothes. I just don't like the messiness in it. But Diwali is a holiday out here. All the public schools are closed. So yeah, that. And then also, what's the other one? Diwali, we do the whole, puja or whatever for the house. But I'm not that religious, Kundan. My wife is slightly religious because her parents are really religious. But I'm not. I'm agnostic, basically. I mean, I do believe in a creator. I believe there's a power. Yeah. Mark, the smell under your fingernails must be amazing. Hi, morning. What's up, Siddiqui? Good to see you, Siddiqui. How's your day going? You're a pro in game, Hardik. Thanks a lot. Yo, Nivas, you still here? I have a question. Okay, Nivas. Oof, my bad. No, some women's body are just like that. When your prego, your whips widen on their, yeah, they widen on their own. It automatically tells your body that, get ready for the birthing process. And the way that it happens is insane. One piece of advice that I think is very valuable for women who might get pregnant in the future, you have a short window of time right after you give birth to snap back into shape. It's like a rubber band, like it's getting stretched out and you have to pull it back in. That was the advice that my wife learned on her own, but she mentioned that to my sister-in-law, and my sister-in-law snapped back right away. She was like, all right, I have a short window. Let me start working out immediately. Kyle, I can't smell them. Chewed off 15 minutes ago. Tasted like shit, but I didn't get to smell them. I was doing repos. Okay, you were still doing that at that time. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that is backbreaking work, MST. So That is pretty crazy. Mark, my crush. Nivas can't get over Mark. I don't know if that's Mark messaging himself, but Frenchie's not going to be too happy about this. MST, that's what I'm saying. My hips won't spread, but I dilated. Oh, got it. All right, I get it, Haley. Haley, how many kids do you have? I had ear surgery. Now I'm deaf in one ear. I can't hear because phone's all the way down. That's crazy, man. Well, at least you got the other ear, man. You can't wear hearing aids or anything, though? Siddiqui Blue, how are you? Greetings from India. Shout out to India. Karthik, good to see you, brother. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind, and Aapka Swagat. I'm flattered, Nivas. You guys think it's Mark talking to himself? Hell, yo, it's called a narrow canal. Yes, also happens with many women. Hey, Karthik, never mind. YouTube hid my question. Yeah, they do that sometimes. YouTube does filter out questions on its own. Do you remember Deemer by Ozzy Osbourne? No, I don't remember that, Carter. If you give me some of the lyrics, I'll probably remember. Dimmer. Carter, welcome to the live stream. ET was doing a live. Sadiq, security, I gotta go as well. I'll check the Discord, find y'all, and we can do some game nights and chit chat. Haley, are you gonna be able to do that tonight though? If we do it right after? But welcome to the live. It was great meeting you. Catch you on the cord, H. I'll see you on the cord later, Blue. How long has it been? How long have we been live for? Hour and 7 minutes. I wouldn't mind jumping off now so that we could do some poker. Life's short and simple. Average male life expectancy is 78 in this country. You're above average, so mid-80s is a baseline for you, so you're slightly more than halfway done. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have a long way to go for some reason. In my mind, I just think that, like, I'm gonna put that question before we end it. Have you ever had surgery? What type? And explain. 55% had surgery. 45% said no. That's pretty crazy. That's only that it's 50-50. It's awesome that some people didn't have surgery. But if you had to take a wild guess, what age? Okay. Let's put up that question. Wild guess. I hate to be morbid in here, but life's short and simple. Average male expectancy 78 in this country, above average mid-80. I remember you writing this before also, 3. So you're slightly... I mean, I'm thinking that I'm going to pass somewhere in my 70s. I mean, that's my wild guess. I always thought I was going to die young for some reason. I got a crush over here. Yes, you do. I can't wait for shares. Harry asked to come hang out. And by the way, guys, I'm going to put an emoji of share as well, man. I want to get share on there. But I want to get him with his shirt off, where he's like this and he's like rubbing his nipple. Later, Haley, Mark, why are you silent? Carter, I got to go back to find one of those images. Good night, Prince Nivas. I couldn't use the faha with the last. I couldn't use the faha with the last baby because the recovery was different. What's faha? Oh, you mean like the vagine? Star Smart. Only thing I ever had done with the wisdom tooth, but with the aftermath didn't hurt as nearly as bad. Mark, please laugh with me. What's up, Sadiq? Sadiq speaks Islam. Welcome. Sadistic. It wouldn't surprise me. HS, if it's Mark talking to himself, that would be like Inception shit of hilarity. But dude, I mean, you can't put it past Mark. Hey Hardik, what's your real name? That is my real name. No, Hardik, वो मेरा असली नाम नहीं है. मेरा सच्ची नाम नहीं बोल सकता. Kundan. LOL, Kyle, husband, real name is Hardest Hardik. Carvana, 100 years old, 70. Oh, you think you're going to last until 100? That's an optimistic way of thinking. Carvana, 76. Marcanitos, Malaka Boosty, where you been, man? Where you been, man? You ditched me, bro. Been waiting for you to jump on. When MIA, 76. Yeah, I think I'm a little in the low 70s. 40, the world will end, aliens will come and give me purple nipples. Where do you come up with that, Star Smart? Like, I don't, all the ways to die, aliens are going to come and give you purple nipples. What about you? I'm going to guess 71, 72. That's what I think. I don't know why. I feel like something is tragic is going to happen. I don't know what it is. I'm going to be on the roof of my house trying to take down the Christmas lights. And then you guys are going to come on here and be like, yo, let's go watch Hardik. Let's mow probably like 90. My dad's family all lives to be super old. Hey, that's good, man. I like it when you guys are optimistic about it. I think same age of Mark. That's got to be Mark. Neva's got to be Mark. I'm convinced that is Mark. It's got to be. Connie, whenever it's my time, life's too short to dwell on it. Nevis, I'm playing Koi and Demura. It's to wrap this. It's is the wrap to snap back. Got it. But I'm not gonna lie. I did tell the doctor. Did go to the doctor and can you give me the gentleman stitch? And he was just laughing about it. You guys know what the gentleman stitch is, right? How are you so handsome? Did you use AI type handsome Indian boy? Nivas, my real image, MST. If I can't wipe my own ass, take me out, please. I agree. If I'm in diapers, if I can't wipe my own ass, if I need someone to if I'm inconvenienced, I'll tell you what. Cancel everything. If I need someone to assist me at all, I just want to be out. Like I don't want to inconvenience anyone. I don't want to be a burden on anyone. I don't want them to ever have to be like, damn, like, oh, I got to take care of my dad, or my wife be like, or to feel overwhelmed or anything. At that point, I just feel like it's my time to go, and I'm okay with that. But I really do want to see my daughters get married and be settled down, have a place, and be happy. That would be a great dream to witness. Bro, been studying hard for LLB exams. Good night, handsome. Chat tomorrow on this Sunday morning, and good night, everyone in this live chat. Good night, Karen. Thank you so much for joining. And good night to Emily as well. Star Smut. I have a family in Japan over 100 years old who were serving during. It's not. I have family in Japan over 100 years old who were serving during World War II. But I have, dude, you gotta, Mark, you gotta milk this, man. This has got to be good. Or maybe it's Kyle. Okay, let's Mo. I see you. Join Discord. Guys, everyone, jump on Discord because it'd be nice to keep in touch even off the live stream. If you want to join the Discord, the link is in my YouTube profile. You just click on it, and then it'll walk you through the entire thing. You don't need to download anything right away. Just click on that, and it'll walk you through the steps. But glad you joined. Let's Mo. I have family in Japan over 100 years old who were serving during World War II, but the Americans died, and I love Coca-Cola. I give myself till 60 realistically. 60 is really young, Star Smooth. Who knows? Maybe you'll make it past that. Mark, do you like me? Mark, you got to enjoy this, man. Milk it. Hardik, when you speak an Indian language, my clothes come off. आप कैसे हो Carvana? Sub TikTok. Every person dies gradually. The process may complete when I'm around 70. Rakesh Sharma, nice of you to join, man. You're joining in late. I am gonna get to the bottom of this and then I'm gonna end it because we're gonna play some poker on Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, definitely do so. Especially the mods. It's mandatory to do it. In order to keep the moderator to stay blue. So definitely join the Discord. Mark, I want to laugh so much. And Carvana, when are you joining, by the way? That's true. I don't know if you play poker, but that would be fun. That's true, but I want to take care of my father, and I'm sure your kids do too. They definitely wouldn't look at it as a burden, more like giving back. Yeah, but you never know, like if I, let's just say if my kid ever muttered, and I agree, with my dad, I wanted to keep him going for as long as I could. And I was willing to drop everything, just to have more time with him. But his wish was that he did not want a feeding tube. He didn't want, that bag. And the doctor said there was a high probability of that. So I understand it now. I didn't understand it back then. I was selfish when, even when they were putting the cord down, the tube down. What do you call that? Intubate. He didn't want to be intubated. That was his wish, and then I went against that because I was his proxy, and I was like, no, intubate him, because I want to give him another chance. When I think about it, I have no regrets that we intubated him, because I got one last smile from him and one last look from him where he woke up from while he was unconscious. He woke up, he looked at me. I stayed at the hospital the entire time. I slept over there during the entire time. And one day he just woke up and he looked at me, and he smiled. And that was the last thing I remember of my dad, I don't know how he did it, but it was a very precious moment that I'll never forget. But yeah, you're right. For kids, it's kind of like you're just like, I want to, you want to just take care of your dad, but I just don't want to be a burden, is what I'm saying. You got a vasectomy? No, I did not, MST. I will never do that. I want to keep everything intact. Guys, HS neutered himself. No, I did not. No way I would neuter myself. MST, you male or female? She is a tomboy. She's slinging that rock hard. Hi, HS. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Maria. Maria, you're joining in late. We're going to be hopping off, but we're going to be on Discord playing some poker. Nina, I'm shy. This is too funny, guys. This is just hilarious. Mark, you accept me? I am a woman. Now she's joking around. She's slinging. Galaxy Girl. What's going on, Galaxy Girl? How's your brother doing? How are you doing? MST, what's your age? Dude, everyone's finding love over here. Mark, you're basically sexting with yourself. You know that's what's happening, Kyle. Nivan, I need time to think. 40. Funky, I'm not. All right, guys, let me speed read. I want to get to the bottom. Evan said that he misses your lives. Yeah, but Evan was stirring stuff up, Galaxy. He was trying to create friction when it's finally, there's peace. There's no more shit, no more friction going around. At least I think so. Definitely not on my end. There never was on my end. I was just defending myself. But he was kind of creating issues, and I didn't like that, unnecessarily. 97 years old, maybe my age is great grandfather. By the way, guys, if you haven't, please hit that like button. Really appreciate it. MST, not tonight. Evan, no, I know who your brother is. No, sir, I'm married. I'm okay. You can save me tomorrow. I'll join the Discord once I'm off again from work. All right, sounds good, Carvana. Let me skip to the bottom, guys. Nivas will even give you my good name tomorrow. I need advice from Hardik. Why do you feel sad for me? What's wrong? Don't feel sad. MST's got the good life. You don't need to feel sad for her. She's blessed. Because you're 40 and single. And she's not single. She's got a great family. She's got a husband. She's got kids. She's successful. She's smart. No, I'm married in HS. I was a tomboy. I know you were a tomboy. That's what I was saying. MST. I remember all that. Nivas, I will send you my link tomorrow. Okay, Eminem, MST, but I'm not too prissy, so you ain't wrong all the way. Mark, I will fall in love with you. I don't know what the heck is going on, but you should definitely, Nivas, you should definitely connect with Mark on Discord. He is single and he is available. He's looking for love. He said he was sorry and he wants to come back. I feel bad. Can he join Discord, Galaxy Girl? Don't be sad. Sad is okay. Bye, Mark. Mark, what's the link? All right, guys. I am gonna end the live now. I know it's earlier than usual. It's only an hour and 20 minutes. But I think it would be fun if we jump on Discord and get that poker night going. What do you guys think? I think that would be fun. Um, I think we should do that. I'm gonna go. No, he does not have Discord. Yeah, Galaxy. I can't let him on here because he is also a kid. You know, I know you're a kid also. You know, you shouldn't be on here technically because it's only adults. I like to keep it only adults because of the stuff that we discuss. It's not healthy for you guys to hear. You know, so it's just not age appropriate, is what I'm saying. How old are you, Galaxy Girl? Neva's videos of my work. Oh, you're 18? And how old is Evan? And don't lie to me about Evan, all right? Tell me Evan's true age. My internet is really bad, comes and goes. Now, Maria, you seem good right now, but I mean, okay, your brother's 15. Yeah, your brother can't join. You're fine. How about you? Do you have Discord, Galaxy Girl? And why did he say that he has a younger sister that was jumping on as him? Evan is 15, but very mature. I don't know. You guys make the call, guys. If you guys are okay with Evan, Evan is a good kid, though. You know, so I do feel kind of bad, but as long as there's no drama and you're not making up stories or whatever, I'll leave it to the moderators to decide. In fact, let's do a poll. All right. Should we let Evan back in the crew? No, back in the live stream. Okay, here we go. Should we let Evan back in the live stream? He's not going to be a moderator because he is too young for that, but we'll see how many votes we get. We got 1 vote so far. Nevas, Mark, wait, I am downloading. Karen is good. Connie, where did everyone go? Everyone just disappeared. Funky Nevas, can you make us a short? Upload it. I want to see you dance. I know Evan, water polo boy. Yeah, he plays water polo. He plays tackle football. He's a good kid. But I do feel like it's your call, guys. We got 6 votes. It's 50-50, guys. Someone's got to be the tiebreaker. Should we let Evan back in? It's so weird. On the top of my screen, you guys are all chatting and stuff, but it shows that there's only 3 people on here, which is odd. But I know there's more than 3 people on here. I hear MST, that's not farts. That's me, my chair rubbing against here. You hear that? But I would admit it if it was me, though. I take a lot of pride in my farts. 50-50. Guys, we need to, can we get at least 10 votes, if that's possible? Do we let Evan in? Mature Evan in. 15 years old. He is 15, right? Let me check. Amy, what's going on? I'm 108. Amy, where'd you disappear to? I didn't see you interact that much. Where were you? I don't care, I can't smell it. No, I would tell you if it was me. I'm sure you'll catch me eventually. Once I get comfortable with you guys, I want to be like, yo guys, and I'll take the mic and put it right there. We are going to pollute that man's brain. You think so? Okay, 67% say too young. And it's okay, you don't want him on anymore because of the drama. No, it's not even because of the drama, it's because of the age. That seems to be the issue, Galaxy Girl. and that's the main thing. The drama thing, I know he probably learned his lesson from that. He's not going to stir shit up. I believe he won't, you know. And he's a good kid, but I also feel like the stuff that we discuss on here is not for, you know, even though my daughter is young and I know she's sometime on here, you know, like listening in and stuff. But I mean, I do say a lot of crazy things on here, you know. And she does ask me for permission, so I know when she's going to be on here. So she doesn't randomly hop on here. So the vote is 60-40. So I mean, unfortunately, I think it's not happening, Galaxy Girl. But you're welcome here. And tell your brother we said sorry, you know. But it's not nothing personal. HS, it's your call. No, it's up to you guys. I mean, that's why you guys are blue, you know. I mean, join the channel by going to H Security's channel. He put the link, Nivas. Yeah, guys, don't forget to jump on the Discord. It's on my YouTube profile. Jump on that Discord link. We are going to be playing a little poker. And Nivas, you can definitely interact with Mark on there. He would love to meet you. Sadiq, Karen left. Sadiq. Okay. Sadiq is just looking for any single woman on here. Sorry, Galaxy Girl. He said it's okay, and he said he did learn his lesson. Yeah, you know, I really apologize. I feel really bad. Karen, wow, you're 26 years old, and I'm 54 years old. I don't know who he is. All right, guys, I am gonna sign off. I will meet you guys on Discord, and we'll play some poker. I don't know who he is. Kathy Doherty. What's going on, Kathy? You jumped in at the tail end. I'm just saying bye to everybody. I'm going to be ending the live stream, but very sweet of you to join in. Kathy, try to jump on the Discord if you can. It's on my link in the YouTube profile, and I'll catch you on there. We are going to play a little poker and chat a little bit, so it should be fun. Good night, Trish. And we'll see you on Discord. Good night, Siddiqui. A special shout out, guys, to 3, to Real Eliavo, to Frenchie. Frenchie just disappeared. To Ron, from Sia's, to Trish, of course, to Marky Mark, and of course to Amy. Thank you guys for jumping on. Appreciate you all. And I will catch you guys on Discord. Love and respect to all of you.